Hello everyone, today is the 30th of May 2020 and I'm back with another video. No video yesterday, but there are a few things I want to talk about today, so let's get into it. Yesterday I made a little Instagram video saying that today was going to be a day of coffee and cake. But it turned out that that wasn't going to happen because today me and Hillary were meant to take Oscar to her workplace where they have some cakes that they were trying out yesterday. I didn't get to go to the cake tasting either. They were meant to be trying out the cakes yesterday and deciding which ones to keep and whatever. And they got loads left over and they need to get rid of them all by Monday. So they can't sell anything right now because they're not open. So me, Hillary and Oscar were going to go there, spend the day having some free coffee and free cake. But it turns out that today her boss is actually at work having a big meeting with like 15 to 20 other sort of regional, local managers of other companies or whatever. So taking Oscar there wouldn't really go down too well because he's a bit noisy sometimes. So yeah, we're just gonna stay at home today instead. Hillary is at work right now. She's doing some, she's got some of her own work she needs to actually do. So I'm just at home with Oscar. But anyway, today there's a few news stories that I want to get into. There's the WHO, America and the WHO. There's that guy that was murdered by the police in America. And of course the virus. So a few things to talk about. Also the fact that ooh, knock at the door, I wonder what it is. It was the delivery guy with our pizza. So me and Oscar are gonna have a sneaky pizza while Hillary's at work. Pizza and chips. And then after this, not too long after this, I gotta do my workout. And then pretty much the day's gonna fly by, so yeah, we'll see what happens. Pizza is finished now, and I am just sitting here with Oscar. He's on the sofa watching Peppa Pig, and I don't know what he's doing. Anyway, I just wanted to say real quick, yesterday, I almost impulsively bought an exercise bike. I stopped myself because after I started looking into it, there was like layer upon layer of things that I wasn't quite sure about when it came to buying an exercise bike. So anyone with any tips on buying a bike, like how heavy the wheels should be, how many settings or levels it should have, I don't know, all the stuff, let me know in the comments down below. I'm gonna get a bike, but anyway, told Hillary and she disagreed, of course, because she didn't want me to waste money. But it's something that I have to, Oscar's got fur all over his fingers, oh god. Something that I have to do because I'm back on this, thanks Oscar, I'm back on this exercise and fitness from home thing. And the bike will be essential because I can't get a treadmill in this apartment because it's too, the noise is, you know, it's too, yeah, this apartment's terrible. So, oh god, Oscar, what are you doing? Hey, why are you here? I'm trying to make a video. Why are you here? Right, so, no, don't play with that, don't play with that, don't play with that. No, don't play with this one. Right, so exercise bike. I made a promise with Hillary that if I continue with my exercise throughout the month of June, then by the end of June I'll be able to get the bike. So I've got about a month to do my research and figure out which kind of bike I should be getting. Oscar, how do you get so much fur all over your fingers? What have you been doing? Right, so yeah. I promise eventually I'm going to get to the point of this video. Eventually. Right, there's a bunch of stuff I want to talk about today. So first things first, let me adjust this camera. Let me adjust that camera right there. Okay, so first, the coronavirus. How lucky are we that we have the coronavirus now in 2020? I mean, I know it's terrible. The coronavirus is terrible, but if it's gonna happen anyway, eh? No. Oh my god, alright. Okay, thank you Oscar for trying to cap my camera. You see, this is why I can't make videos, because every time I start talking. Alright, okay, thank you, yeah. I quit. Let me come back to you again in a little bit. Okay, Hillary's just got back from work, so finally I can make this video in peace without being interrupted by crazy, Oscar, and he is crazy. I'm just gonna put that out there. Right, so back to what I was saying. I think the pandemic, we are lucky that we have this pandemic now in 2020, because you just think if this happened 20, 30, 50 years ago, what would it have been like? How many more people would have lost work? You know, right now, a lot of people can work from home, and even if you can't really work from home, everyone can kind of work from home. Because even if you haven't got that kind of job where your job can be done from home, you've got the internet, you've got a phone, and you can do your own marketing. Oh my God, there's like an alarm going off outside. What's happening? Let me just close the window. Oh, is it raining? I think it's gonna start raining, or it has started raining. I don't know, I can hear some sound. Anyway, what I'm saying is, even if you haven't got the kind of job where you can actually work from home, you can still kind of work from home. You got a phone, you got a camera, you've got the internet, you can make videos, you can take pictures, you can do Instagram, you can do all sorts to help towards your work, even if you don't think so. And like when it comes to seeing family or not seeing family, we've got Zoom. Imagine Zoom, Google Hangouts, and Skype, even though it's dead. Like all those apps you've got, House Party, I don't know which other apps. There's like about 1 million face-to-face video calling or just internet calling apps. It doesn't matter where people are in the world anymore. Imagine a long time ago, you needed to have like international calling charges and stuff like that. Now you've got the internet. You can call whoever you want. FaceTime with whoever you want. FaceTime, that's the other one. Yeah, there's all this. So there's no excuse to saying that you feel lonely. People, I don't understand, people get so, you know, they say, oh, it's not the same, it's not the same. If you wanted it to be the same, you would just turn on the video call and leave the phone in the corner of the room. Just leave it there and not even pay attention to it. And it would be the same like someone being sat in the sofa. You still go about your daily life. If you come into the living room, you can talk to them. If you're not in the living room, you can't talk to them. It's the same. You could just leave it there connected, and when you sit down and the phone is over there and your family, whoever it is, just happens to be in their living room on the other side of the world, just the same as if they were in your home, you're sitting in the same place, you can talk to each other that way. I don't understand why people say like, oh yeah, we'll arrange a time, we can't call, we can't talk right now, we'll arrange a special time. Arrange a special time. You live with people, you don't arrange a time to talk in the living room, do you? You just sort of walk past the living room, sit down for a few minutes and talk because you see them. You could do that with your phone. Put your phone on the sofa and just pretend that that phone is your friend or your family that's just sitting in the sofa. Leave it on a video call. When you get to the sofa, hey, you're there, you're on the sofa too. Oh, we'll talk for a minute or two. You didn't need to arrange anything. What's the excuse? Why do people make excuses like, oh, we need to arrange it for a set time on a set day? When can everyone come? It's all excuses. We've got the internet, like the internet's pretty advanced right now. You got YouTube, Netflix, Amazon, you got unlimited different video and entertainment sites that you can watch your favorite movies, TV shows, podcasts, all the stuff you can do on the internet. And you couldn't do that before. You needed money. You needed to have a subscription to something. You couldn't do it. Now you can do it for free. You can't do Netflix for free, of course, but there's alternatives. If you haven't got money, there are the alternatives. There's YouTube. And to be honest, once something is available anywhere, you can find it on the internet. And now too is the perfect time to learn something. Like just the other day I learned how to do a Rubik's Cube. I thought I would never learn how to do a Rubik's Cube, but I managed to learn it. And that's just because I was bored for so long, and then I just thought, you know what, let me just learn how to do a Rubik's Cube, just for the fun of it. And now I've got a new useless skill. What if I wanted to actually learn something useful, like learn a new language, like learning Chinese, huh? Which is what I'm going to come to at the end of this video. But what if you wanted to do something actually useful, something to advance your career? There's so many options for online learning and even free stuff. Just go onto YouTube and type in whatever it is you want to learn, and you can find a course, so many videos of people just like you who are also interested in that same thing. This is a perfect chance for a lot of people to learn something, and a perfect time, as in like it's 2020. You can do a lot of it for free. And home deliveries, like I'm not sure what's going on in the UK, because from what I'm hearing from my friends and family, it sounds like it's a pretty terrible situation. But at least in China, you know, I'm kind of lucky I stayed in China. Regardless of what's happening, I'm kind of lucky I stayed in China, because I could just stay in this apartment. I didn't need to go outside for anything at all, because I can get 100% of the stuff delivered to the home, and fast. When we buy stuff from the supermarket, it comes within half an hour. So if I buy something right now, within half an hour it will be at the door. So that's the speed of stuff here, and that's Beijing. Beijing has 20-something million people, right? The UK has 60 odd million people, and I'm hearing, like my brother was saying, that when he wants to buy stuff from the supermarket, he has to go on the internet and try and find a slot, a delivery slot, and that delivery slot could be 3 to 4 weeks ahead of time. What's wrong with today? Why can't they hire more people to deliver stuff? I just don't understand it. At this time when unemployment is going through the roof, I don't understand why they can't just hire more people to do deliveries. Like 3 to 4 weeks to wait for groceries, you have to do that 3 to 4 weeks in advance. And what, in the meantime, if you run out of toilet paper, then what? You have to add that to your 3 to 4 weeks thing? I just don't understand how stupid that is. So the system is messed up, but anyway, where I am now in China, and I'm sure that a lot of other places are gonna have better systems than the UK right now for home deliveries. Home deliveries, man, it's amazing. You don't need to leave your home. You can do everything from home. And also it's giving a lot of people, those people who are doing the deliveries, it's giving them another kind of job option as well. So this is amazing. It's an amazing time to have a pandemic. So yeah. And back to my point about now being a great time to learn a new skill. I am going forward. I'm going to make a Chinese school. I'm gonna do Chinese classes online. I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna share the process on this channel. I've got my Chinese teaching channel where I'm gonna put the videos of any classes or teaching or whatever, and everything else, all the process, all the random behind the scenes stuff, all my thoughts, I'm gonna put on this channel. So you're gonna watch from now, whether I succeed or I fail. I'm gonna put everything on there, everything online, and I'm just gonna do it. I've been watching enough Tea with Gary Vee right now, and I feel like I'm ready. I'm ready to put myself out there and start this thing. So I'm gonna first write up a few things, get all my thoughts onto paper or onto a computer or something, and then I'm going to go for Chinese classes, because despite what's happening with China and the US, China is gonna still remain an important place in the future for Westerners, people all around the world to do business with and have all kinds of interactions with. So Chinese is something that you're going to need to learn. You can't just rely on them speaking English, because the level of English coming out of China right now is not good enough. A lot of people in the top positions here, actually, they don't speak English. So it would be very good if you can learn Chinese, and I am going to help you. My Chinese is not perfect, but that doesn't matter, does it? It doesn't mean you can't learn levels 1, 2 and 3 with me, get a solid foundation, and then go to university or do whatever you want and learn the higher levels somewhere else. That's fine. But I can get you the start that you need, and who knows, by the time that I've actually done this and started off, my Chinese might just be at that level. So if you're here for the journey, if you're with me and you want to learn Chinese, you got to first go over to my Chinese channel, subscribe there, and just stick around here. Leave me a comment down below, let me know if you're interested, and we'll see what we can do. Get this Chinese learning stuff off the ground, and yeah. A lot of it's going to be for free. I'm just going to put stuff on YouTube. I'm going to have classes and put most of them on YouTube, and maybe for some one-to-one lessons or more advanced stuff, more technical stuff. And that stuff, I'll see how I'm gonna charge for that, or what kind of system I'm gonna put in place for that. So stick around for the journey, and yeah. And I've got some Nike Fit exercises to do later. So today I looked and it's all about yoga stuff. So I don't know, stretching. I need to stretch. I can't stretch. So I'm gonna do that in a little bit. All right, I'm gonna leave you here and I'll come back to you a bit later on. Okay, so I've been trying to record the ending of this video for absolutely ages, and I just can't, oh my god, I can't get a second in without Oscar or the cat harassing me, so let me just come back to you in the middle of the night. Hey folks, once again I've left it way too late. Right now it's just after midnight, and because of this terrible building we live in, sound travels way too easily, so I can't even continue my video to the end because, yeah. Anyway, I forgot what I was talking about earlier, so I think the main point was just like, get on with it. We've got this crisis, but it doesn't have to be a crisis, if you know what I mean. And just, yeah, I'm gonna start my Chinese stuff very, very soon. So, yeah, looking forward to doing that. I've seen so many people, you know, trying new businesses, and it's really making me feel like, yeah, I wanna be part of this self-employed business club. And I don't see what, you know, why not? Why not? You You know, try, fail. It's like if you have a job and then you leave and go to a new job, no one will say, oh, you failed at that job, will they? They'll just say, you had a job, you got a new job. So I'm gonna try the same. I'm gonna have a job, be my own employer, and if it fails, I'll get a new job. So whether that means start a new business or go work for someone, whatever, just have a try. Right now, I'm so free. It's unbelievable how free I am. So yeah, I've got to do it. Got to do it. Alright, I'm gonna leave it here because, like I said, it's too late. I can't talk. Hope you had a good one, and I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is barbecue day, so I'm not sure if I'll take this camera or my small camera. We'll see. But yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye bye.